Hello my Foxes, today we're going to be covering floor 3 of the Hallowed Sepulchre. This is going to be a full floor run with tile placement and obstacle passing, so let's get started. Floor 3 has two layouts, which I've labeled them the left and right side, as this is how you will enter the last obstacle, and I'll go more into that as we get there. Okay, so we're going to start with the left layout. I'm going to pause so you guys can see where I have my tile markers and copy it if you like. We start with wizards that have two patterns. Stand on this tile marker and wait till you see the middle wizard go off, then run to the next marker. Repeat with the next set. There is also a way to run straight through if you have your timing down and start on the outside wizards going off. For the sword, we want to wait till it's thrown and follow it here. I've got a tile marker on both sides, it really doesn't matter which one you go to. This next part is fairly tricky, but don't be afraid to go slow. I like to wait and move on in a line that's not lit up, and then I'll wait for the arrows and move accordingly. Don't worry if you fail this a couple times, you'll have more than enough time to make it through. Now another sword. I have my starting tile placed and my safe spot tile placed. Here we're going to wait for it to come back and then go. Pausing again for tile markers. Okay, so then there's two separate wizard fires up here. Once the first go off, you move up, then after the second, go through and down the stairs. Now this is where I say the left or right entrance. I place my camera facing the arrow guys, and we just entered from the left staircase, so this is the last obstacle to go through, and in my opinion is actually the hardest by far. It takes some timing. Sweaty timing, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. It's kind of hard to see, but I have three tile markers in a row. One up front and one in between the two sets of wizards. Now, a lot of people like to run two color-coded sets, but that just confuses me, so I have a different trick that I use. So we're gonna wait until you see the arrows and then run to our first three tile markers. Now what we're gonna do is keep dodging arrows until we are safe from the arrows and they've just left the guys and the fires are still going. You might have to dodge 3 or so times before the timing becomes right. Once this perfect storm happens, you want to start running before the flames go down. I usually do a 1, 2, 3 count, so at 2 I'll start running. This timing is so important as you can't pass all the flags unless you start early. Let's say you got that down and you've run halfway down to the next set of 3 tile markers we have. You've got to run one more time, so use this spot to dodge the arrows like before and wait until you line the arrows up with the flames, then run right before the flames go down and then around. Jump and make sure to hit your obelisk to refund your agility if you're wearing that Ceradome item, and take a breath. Your timers are paused and you've done it. You've completed floor 3. Right side. Right side starts off with 2 arrows. Fairly slow. Click small spaces in front of you to allow your character more movement and make it to the safe tile marker on the other side. Now you have wizards who are doing 2 patterns. Small pause here for tile markers. Watch for the wizards nearest you to fire, then wait for the farther ones to go and then run it to the next marker in the middle. Then after they fire again, run out. This next one looks a little tricky, but it's pretty simple. The sword mechanic is still the same and it's the most important. As before, I like to walk over the 3 tiles that aren't lit up in a row. So I wait for the sword to come back fully, then set out to run over non-lit tiles till I reach the marked safe spot. It could take you a couple tries to get the timing on this one. Okay, so now 2 more arrows. We know how to handle these. Small clicks closer to your character as you weave your way through. Then it's another sword. We're gonna wait for it to return and then we're gonna head out ahead of it. Once we've passed the sword, it's the stairs down to our favorite obstacle. Remember, run to our 3 tiles after the first set of arrows. Dodge arrows until the arrows produce at the same time as the fire, and then run right before the fires die out to the middle. Timing here is hard, I still don't get it right every time. Once you've reached the middle, you're safe. Just keep dodging them arrows until the rotation of arrows and fires are together again, and then run right before the fires stop and you'll make it all the way to the end. Run around the corner, jump, and you'll have completed the right side of floor 3. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching.